How to prepare philosophy for any exam? Indian philosophy, metaphysics, God, absolute, Brahman or cosmic consciousness or cosmic energy or infinity. As we have seen, metaphysics has three aspects: God, soul or matter, God's soul and matter. Now you can see that the central theme of Indian philosophy is God or Brahman or absolute or cosmic consciousness. But at the same time, we find that half of Indian philosophies are atheistic. We find that Buddhism, Jainism, Charvak, Sankhya and Mimamsa philosophies are atheistic. In Yoga philosophy also we find that God is not creator, preserver and destroyer like the God of the Gita. In Yoga philosophy, the enlightened person is considered as God who can only facilitate others' liberation. But if we take the broader perspective of the meaning of the word God, we find that the concept of God is there. It may be as cosmic law, that is apurva or adrishta or rit, or as cosmic consciousness or infinity or tathata or shunyata. Scientists have accepted dark matter as the basic element of the universe, though it can't be proved. In the same manner, God cannot be proved in the form of a concrete reality. Shunya Buddhism is nothing different from the Nirgun Brahman of Shankar. Even Charvak has accepted that out of the combination of four physical elements, consciousness arises. So it can be said that consciousness must be prevailing in this whole universe in potential form, which actualizes after certain processes. Thus, we can say that the concept of God is there in all the philosophies, though their description differs. Indian philosophy is mainly based on Vedic philosophy. In the Vedas, we find the concept of Rit, that is universal law of morality. This law which monitors the whole universe, that's why Hinduism is called Sanatan Dharma. This eternal law is the foundation of Sanatan Dharma. That's why in all Indian philosophies we find the concept of law of karma. According to some philosophers, even Charvak accepted the moral law, though they rejected the concept of God. If we define God as the universal cosmic law or cosmic consciousness or infinity, then all the philosophies will be considered as theistic philosophy. No philosophy can deny the infinite existence of universe. Not even any philosophy can deny the consciousness or cosmic energy. And if any philosophy believes in morality and law of karma, then it should accept some entity who will implement this law. As Kant didn't accept the knowability of God and soul, but he accepted its existence in the name of postulates of morality. Thus, we find that the concept of God is the central concept of Indian philosophy. Even scientists have accepted cosmic consciousness and cosmic energy. They have also accepted infinity. No human being can know the universe in its entirety. Even all the great scientists like Newton and Einstein have accepted that our knowledge of this universe is limited to that of pebbles of the seashore. So, being realistic, if we consider the concept of God, then we have to accept its unknowability. That's why Buddha and Mahavir did not say anything about it. Charvak also rejected his existence because of its being not perceivable. As sensory perception has its limits, in the same manner, extrasensory perception has also its limits, taking into consideration the size of the universe. Nobody can know the universe in its entirety, though extrasensory perception is much more effective than sensory perception. Also, how can we define the entire entity who created us? Our existence, our power of description, our intellect all came into existence after the creation of the universe. All of us know that intellect and words are material things, a byproduct of Prakriti. The words came into existence out of space. Mind and intellect is considered as material in Indian philosophy. That's why it is said in the Upanishads that reality as such is beyond the approach of speech and mind. It is said as any dumb person cannot explain the sweetness of the sweet. In the same manner, any self-realized person cannot explain his experiences. Our body consists of five physical elements which were created before our existence. No enlightened person was there when this universe was created. That's why Buddha considered these questions related to soul and God as avyakta prashna. Kant also wrote in the Critique of Pure Reason that our discursive reasoning has this inclination to transcend its realm and enter into the realm of noumena. This is the parallelism of discursive reasoning. He considers it as antinomies of reason. Even if we try to analyze the concept of law of karma, then also we will find that up to a certain extent we can define and describe it. But when we start stretching to the beginning of this law, then also we find ourselves involved in certain contradictions. So we may say that atheism and theism are only different interpretations of the same theory.